just got done eating sushi.
I love sushi. I endorse sushi.
Like real traditional sushi, I would have to endure, and I would only get one. I would only be able to get 1 or 2 bites down, and it's totally a mental thing. And the fact that fish is not my favorite food.
Raw fish on rice.
But we got a deep fried one, and that was really good.
It's not really sushi at that point, but
I know,
it's
but
still delicious.
Still
I love the ninja. I love it.
It's good. Anyway, so we're doing Valentine's Day in 2 parts this year because I had the idea. Brian is not a huge fan of dancing, but I've been wanting to dance with him forever. So I'm making him do an at-home dance date with me. And so in order to balance that out, I said, now you get to choose a date that you would love to do. So sushi, of course, is one of his choices.
And then the second one is a little weird. I saw a YouTube video the other day where they did a kit bash where they took dollar store toys and they made a different toy / model using those other toys. And so I'm like, we should try that. So
we both today, during the day, picked out several robots, pictures of robots from games or movies or whatever, and then we gave them to each other, and the other person had to pick one of the robots. So, what's the name of mine? Mine's a Big Daddy.
Big Daddy from Bioshock. From Bioshock, the first one.
Here's a picture.
Not actually a robot, I know.
But it looks pretty cool.
But it looks cool.
And then I gave him just a couple random ones. I literally looked up robot in video games and picked a couple of robots from video games because I know he loves robots. No, he loves video games, and so that would appeal to him. So he picked, actually, I don't know if the one that he picked was actually from a video game.
No, it's from a video game.
Okay, it's a mecha type robot, so we'll see how this goes. We went to the dollar store and picked up toys that we think we could throw together to make this robot.
What?
Are you trying to talk, Liza? By the way, we had to get some fried shrimp and some fried vegetables for the girls to eat because they were not big fans of sushi, which we knew. We gave them a peanut butter and jelly sandwich before going.
I wish they would have eaten sushi. So that way someone could be on my side in this family.
I think the older they get, the more
they might like sushi.
They might like it, especially deep fried stuff. We will continue exposing their palates to it.
It's as the menu said, that's Asian fusion. It's not sushi.
I know. Anyway, here's my original toy that I'm using. Here's the picture of the robot that I'm going to make. So the feet are really close. I might use some foam to round them out. And then I'm going to use a Dremel to cut a thing off with this. Can't talk. I haven't figured out what to do for the rest of the helmet yet. It's still a work in progress. Maybe just some of this plastic. I don't know. And then I'm using probably the end of this for the air tank on the back. Wire for the cage over his helmet. And I was looking at possibly using this to try the cones of these to make the drill head. We shall see. Brian, starting with...
So I'm using the same one because I really like the feet because they look very robotic. So I'm going to... It's
easier for you to guide yourself.
I'm going to cut up all of this into different pieces. This will be the head. It'll go like here. And then, I don't know. It'll either turn out or it'll look horrible. I'll let you know in about, who knows how long. I'll keep you apprised of my progress.
Alright, here's... I've been working on this for like an hour now.
What time is it? Yeah, at least.
Yeah. Brian's working on... He has a harder time because his whole body has to change its shape, whereas mine, I can keep the body pretty much the same way it is. So, I have removed the head. Pop! I cut off the noses of a couple little airplanes to create the base of my drill. And then I'm going to use some wire to wrap around it to make it look like a drill. And then I've been working a lot on my oxygen tank because I didn't really have any perfect cylinders. This is a piece to a folding airplane that I thought looked like a pretty good tank. So I'm using hot glue on top to make it rounded, and then this is for the valve that goes on the top. Brian is using these motorcycle wheels?
Yeah.
For claw hands. He's using the tire part. So I was able to just steal one of the sets of spigots for the center of my adjustment wheel. And I'm going to use some super glue now to attach that, and then hot glue to attach it to this. And then attach this to the body, and then I got to work on this. And then I also need to make the head. I've cut the glass part of the head off. Now I got to figure out what material to use around it, because that's when I have no idea what I'm doing yet. Brian's. Want to give an update?
I have different shaped legs. That's
nice.
Basically it. The shins bend, so
Nice.
and it can stand some of the time.
Some of the time.
I'm gonna put bolts on the side because it's a robot.
Cool.
So you can look at that and like recognize it for what it is.
Yeah, you can.
To be fair, mine's a more obscure thing.
And he added wings.
Things to it because they look cool.
Here's our finished product. I didn't get time to do. It's 11 o'clock, so we decided it was time to call it a night and just go with what we have. So this is my my drill and my guy. I didn't get the cage over the head done. This is Brian's.
I wanted to hit him with a coat
setup
like
of paint. Yeah, but we didn't get time to paint at all. I'm going to take a snapshot and then tell us what you think. Who did better?
Who did better?
Happy Valentine's Day! We're gonna do a candlelit dinner. It'll be fun. So here's what's on the menu. Several of these are Brian's favorite foods. We're doing a cheesy bacon chicken. I cooked the chicken in the slow cooker so it's all nice and soft. And then I'm just gonna broil the cheese with the bacon to make it extra crispy and melty. We made some fresh rolls. I tied them into knots because they're closer to the shape of a heart, kind of. So we have some rolls, which Brian absolutely loves dinner rolls. And then here's his favorite vegetable. Hot steam asparagus. He loves asparagus. So we're having asparagus. It'll be delicious. There's our spread. You can't see her, but Eliza poured juice all over the table 2 minutes ago. That was frustrating. Let's see if I can get a light on. Look at that. Yeah, troublesome girl. Troublesome girl. But we will have a nice dinner. We will. Brian's about to come up. How was it?
Chocolates.
Yeah, Brian. Diane and I picked out chocolates.
Flippin'. Thank you.
Diane picked that one out. Huh, you picked out chocolates, huh, Diane? And Brian got me the roses.
Mm-hmm.
Well, the girls didn't eat a lot of their dinner, but they sure loved dessert. Num 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 num. We had cake, ice cream, and chocolate.
Oh, wait.
Happy Valentine's Day.
Bye, Butter.
Oh, you gonna say bye?